I'm a 8th generation North Country native. My 5th great grandfather actually fought in the Battle of Plattsburgh. He was with the Essex County Militia. And I guess even hearing those stories as a young child, it must have sparked something in me that, you know, there's more than just the present day. There's this whole amazing chain of events that's happened over the course of hundreds of years right where we live. And there's these amazing stories. Who else would like to carry one of our lanterns? Light our way. There you go. Well, we've been pretty amazed by the different people that have come to our tours this summer, as a matter of fact, because we've had people from Malone, Saranac Lake, plus locals from here in Plattsburgh, just a smattering of people from all over the region. Dr. Beaumont's office stood right on this exact spot. This was where he practiced medicine. And what he became famous for was a pretty gruesome little experiment that he conducted. If you look at the history of the Champlain Valley, I mean, there's so many layers. The depth of the history is just so much more that you can put into it. I mean, you had wars here, you had, it was a hub for transportation, you had presidents that came here. It's just amazing, the depth of the history that's here. There was a fire in Plattsburgh in the summer of 1867 that literally leveled all of downtown. And people who go through downtown every day, I mean, they just have no idea the scope of the destruction when you describe it to them. You've got flames shooting hundreds of feet into the sky, and you figure you've got half of an hour before the flames reach your building. And basically everything in downtown Plattsburgh dates from after that period. And people are just blown away by that. They're like, I've lived here all my life and I never knew about this fire. Just doing the tours, the ghost stories find me. People will come up to me after a tour and say, you won't believe what happened to me or what happened to my mother, or, you know, so I'm constantly learning. There's hundreds of stories, literally, of hauntings and strange goings on in Plattsburgh. She worked in this house and she was accused of having murdered her infant child. And she wasn't even allowed to testify at her own trial. And she was sentenced, like Mr. D. Alert, to be hung by the neck until dead, and then her body was to be dissected by the doctors. I really enjoy sharing our past with other people. I like to see that spark, that connection, when you tell them about something, like I mentioned, that they pass every day, but they've never really looked at it or knew about it. And when you see that click, that connection where they just light up and say, oh my gosh, that happened right here where we're standing, you know, that's what I love to see.